Hi everyone. This morning as I was out for my walk, I had this song running through my head. It's a song written by Brian Dirksen in the 90s called Psalm 121. I lift my eyes up unto the mountains. Where does my help come from? And for whatever reason, I'm not sure if it was because I was going through some of the areas alongside of the river, the Grand River, which has some hills, and it reminded me of it, or whether it was just an inspiration that has now led to this little video encouragement. Whatever it happened to be, I just couldn't get it out of my head. And so when I got back home, opened up my Bible and began to read from Psalm 121. And it goes this way: I lift my eyes up to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. It's like the psalmist looks up into the hills surrounding Jerusalem, and there were two major hills surrounding Jerusalem. One of them which was called Zion, the mountain of the Lord, or the hill of the Lord. And other psalms you can look to where David says, who can rise up, who can climb the mountain of the Lord? Only those who are righteous of heart and pure of heart. But anyway, back to the Psalm 121. David looks to the mountains and he says, where does my help come from? In some translations it says, I lift my eyes up to the mountains. Is this where my help comes from? It's almost like a rhetorical question, and yet it's not, because he ultimately answers what he's talking about in the following verse. He says, no, my help doesn't come from the mountain. My help comes from the Lord. He is the maker of both the heavens and the earth. Sometimes we place our focus on that which is easy to see, and there's good purpose for that. I love my walks, as you all know, because of the beauty of nature I see around me, and I realize that it draws me to worship God. But sometimes we get so enamored by the sights around us, by the mountains around us, by the scenes around us, that we begin to see them as worthy of our worship. And what the psalmist David says in Psalm 121, he reminds us that yes, we can be incredibly grateful and even awe-inspired by what we see around us, but it should draw our attention to the one who is the maker, the creator of all things, both the heavens and the earth. As you enjoy these days this summer, especially after the rain, flowers and plants are growing like weeds, and weeds are growing too. I hope you'll find time to enjoy the provisions that the maker of heaven and the earth has provided for each one of you today. God bless you, church. Praying for you.